Hey guys, video 5. So I was, the last time, it's been a while because I've been away with my family. Been down to Scarborough and I just got back yesterday. But following on from my next part where I woke up, no, the next day, when I can remember. So the first thing they do as soon as you wake up, really, they did it the first. No, they didn't. They didn't do it the first. It was the second day. They couldn't get us up on the first day. The second day, anyway, where I can remember, they do get you up pretty fast because you literally have to get up. You can't just lie in bed because obviously that will cause other problems. So they get you up really quick. So it goes onto my feet. Pain, obviously I wasn't on the morphine pump anymore, but the pain was a little bit rough, but nothing I couldn't handle. And I was, when they first got us up, I was amazed that, like, before the operation I didn't think it was gonna, like, I wasn't gonna be as immobile as I was. I mean, obviously I knew I was going to go, it was going to be painful and you know, the recovery and everything, but you know, when you tell you've got cancer, you just want to get rid of it. So I did that, and when they got us up, holy shit, it was like, the only way to describe it is if somebody has got a hold of you round your waist and they're like really heavy and they're just pulling you down onto the floor. That's what it felt like. So I couldn't move my feet the first day, and I was really trying to move, but I just couldn't move at first. And that went on like most of the day. They were getting us up and up, on and off, but they weren't really walking us because of the way I felt. They were just standing us up and sitting us down, got us out of bed first thing on the morning and sat us down on the chair. They wouldn't let us lie in bed, obviously because they have to get your blood circulating and stuff, and for to decrease the chance of getting an infection and stuff, you know. So the second day they were like that, and the second day also, that was when I first met my stoma nurse. She come in and showed us how to change my bag, and that was the first time I actually seen my stoma. And I had seen other people's stomas, and some of them looked like big massive things hanging out there. Mine's only a tiny little. It's a very small stoma, mine. But I mean, it's still like your bowel hanging out your stomach. And she showed us how to change it, and it took us ages to change it. The first time I changed it, I think it took us about 30 minutes. Because I was like, obviously I was cleaning, and then I was drying it and stuff like that. And when you first come round, when you first see your stoma, from the operation, it has 2 tubes in it. They're called stents, and what they do is they go through your bowel, out your stomach, I mean, through your bowel, all the way up through your ureters and then into your kidneys. And it's just so that when you're during your recovery, you're able to pass the urine through the tubes rather than out of the stoma, just to allow the stoma surface to heal. But they're like 2 stents. You don't feel them. You see them, but you don't feel them. And you also, when you first, it's funny, it's a funny thing to look at when you first look at it, because it looks alive. It's like your stoma like contracts, and because obviously it's for your bowels, so it's constantly just contracting all the time. But anyway, it took us ages to change. I mean, I can literally do it now in less than a minute with one hand. That's how used to it I am now. I literally just spray, take it off, clean it, dry it quick, put my ring barrier on, put my stoma back on, done. That's how quick it is. So they showed us how to do it anyway. It took us a while, and then there was this nurse in the ward, and she kept on like popping her head in to talk to us. I think she was just like really interested, like in what I was going through. And she come in and she was like, she used to pop in, she used to say, "Oh, you're the one who's had the cystectomy," and that, and I used to say, "Yeah." And then when they were changing me bag, she come into the thing and she went, "Do you mind if I come and watch?" And I went, "No, I'll just come in," and she sat on the edge of my bed and she just watched us. And she actually stayed with me all the way through, and she even took us down to the till her was like when I come home, she pushed us down in the chair and that. She was a nice woman, like she was dead canny. So after about the third day, I wasn't too bad. Obviously I was still in a little bit of pain because you've got a cut, because literally they cut you from your belly button all the way down to like, I mean practically like all the way down through your stomach, and you also have 2 cuts on the side and 2 cuts on this side, and you also have a cut above here because the robots, the arms go in these sides and they go in your front, and obviously, you know, they put the cameras in and stuff, and so you have like multiple incisions. I think I had like 5 incisions, and I had one of me side, so all my incisions were fine except, and I had staples as well. All me incisions were fine except one on the side was leaking constantly, so they had to put like a bag on my side because of the swelling, because obviously your body reacts to injury, and then your body will like swell, and when it swells it produces liquid to try and heal that wound. So I had the bag on for like 3 days, I think, before it stopped leaking. It was just constantly leaking. But then I got about the 4th day, no, the 3rd day I was up again, but then the 4th day I got up and I made a thingy to myself. I thought to myself, I'm going to make it to the window walking today. I'm going to make that if it fucking kills us. So I got up, and it took us about 20 minutes to walk about 8 foot, but I got to the window. I couldn't get back. I had to get a chair to get back, but I got to the window to have a look, and that was my first walk. And I think that was on day 4, 3 or 4, I can't really remember which day. And then I went to day 5 and a little bit more walking, and I was felt a bit better, and that was, I mean, I was feeling a lot better then actually on day 5. I think it was day 5 or 6 I actually come home. I was only in. Most people are in for like 2 weeks, a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on how they get on. I was only in 5 or 6 days, and I was home. And then I'll follow on from that on my next video. So thanks for watching.